Okay, people, here's a random gaming thought, and this is coming because the Wii U trends at least once a month now and has done so for at least, I think, the last 4 or 5 months. I guess people are finally looking into it. Hey, enjoy what you can with it. Um, but this makes me go back to thinking because I've been playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition and playing through all of the games all over again with the DLC. And when I look back at the fact that Mass Effect 3 Special Edition was a launch title for the Wii U and it was heavily crippled, even at launch. For just that individual game, it was heavily crippled. Let's not even include the fact that the first two games weren't available on the platform, so you couldn't get all of the context of all the situations to the series unless you played the other games actually at that time you could only play them on the 360. You could play the second one on the PS3, but that was about it. But you still lost a lot of context because you couldn't do everything, and then there were just some events that couldn't happen because there was no build-up from the prior games to make that available. This game launched with the From Ashes DLC as well as the extended content that was added in when everybody got upset about the way the endings worked. So the game launched crippled. And there was a second DLC that came out before this game launched that was never made available on the Wii U. And then there was two other DLCs that were never made available for the Wii U version of this game for no reason. You can't really use sales early on at that early of a period because all of that stuff came out well before the Wii U had a chance to hit a stride. So you couldn't use sales to justify that. So at this point, you're looking at the companies intentionally crippling one version of the game for no reason. Sure, the Wii U version of that game had some features that were nice to be able to use that actually enhanced the gameplay of that game, but at the same time, there was so much taken from it. You get an understanding as to why people didn't run to those versions of those games outside of people that just unnecessarily disliked the platform because it wasn't the name brand that they liked. So, looking back and having hindsight to that, you could really say that the companies were spending their time actually trying to cripple this console specifically. And that's why so many people now are asking for ports of the games that Nintendo made on the Wii U to go over to the Switch, because a lot of people just didn't get it based on a lot of the stuff that was said through gaming media and the gaming press, as well as companies in the gaming industry trying to crap all over this particular platform, even though there really was no reason to do that. It's just something for people to be able to think about.